Hello, and welcome to the SolarWinds Service Desk. This video is going to cover the technician experience. Go to your service desk, and in the service desk ticket icon, go to your tickets. And this is where we're going to work today and show you a couple of helpful configuration steps you can take to organize your work list. Now, the very first thing that I like to point out to customers is uh, this default view, all tickets. Now, all tickets does include closed and resolved as well. I don't need to pay any attention to those closed or resolved tickets. So I'm going to choose our out of the box filtered view called all active. Now, this has a filter where the state is not closed or resolved. Now, we have a lot of functionality here before we ever going into a ticket. For example, I can hover over this eyeball and I'll get a pop-up preview with the details of this ticket. I can click the eyeball and then I can easily see the comments over here. Scroll through these open items, just make sure we've got action happening on these tickets. Now, as a technician, I see that we've got a new ticket that came in. I'm going to go ahead and pick this up and assign it to myself. And then we'll see that that state moves from new to assigned automatically. But maybe I've left a voicemail for the requester to coordinate a time to go by and troubleshoot. I can also change this state to awaiting input. And those states are customizable as well. Let's go ahead and go into the ticket and look at some of those functions. Now, one of the things I notice is that this ticket does not have a category or a subcategory. Go ahead and set that now. So let's just set this for applications. And looks like email. We'll start with that. We have a comment box where we can send public or private comments to add to this ticket. A public comment will go directly to the requester. They'll receive a notification and they can reply back to that notification, and it will add their reply to the ticket. Now, a private ticket, private comment, this is how we're going to communicate between licensed agent users. We use the app mention, like in social media, and I can mention an individual, like I believe I've got a tech in here, or a group. So, for example, I could let the help desk team know, this may be a larger issue. By posting that private comment, the user's not going to receive a notification for that, and they're not going to see that in the history of their ticket. Now, what I've done with that private comment is I've sent the help desk an email notification that they've been mentioned on a ticket. Here in the app itself, you have a notification bell here in the top right, and they'll be able to see the notification they've been mentioned on a ticket. And then we have a mobile app that is feature rich, and we can do almost everything on the mobile that we can do on the web. And we'll get that notification on our phone as well. So let's say I've done the work. I'm ready to resolve my ticket. I'm going to change it to the state of resolved. We'll set my resolution code. These are all customizable as well. We'll say solve permanently. And then our description, perform troubleshooting. And rebooted machine confirmed by user issue as a result. So that's one way that we can use the resolution description. But let's say that I followed some troubleshooting steps that I followed. We don't really have it documented, but I was able to research through Google and find some troubleshooting steps. I can document those steps here in the resolution description, and then I can click this box to create a new solution. And the system will take these details, create a draft solution, and when I have more time, I can go in, add my screenshots or my images or videos, clean up my text, and publish that solution either as an internal article for licensed agents or as an approved article that everyone sees and it'll appear on the portal for our end users. So it's a great way to build out our knowledge articles and knowledge base while we're resolving tickets. So this was a quick review of the technician experience. Let me leave you with one more thing. So now we're in our all tickets area. I don't want to have to keep bouncing back to all active. So I'm going to go ahead, quick tip, just click the three dots, set as the default view. Now every time you go into the home button or service desk and tickets, your default view will be what you just saved and set as the default view. But let's say that I just want to see tickets that are assigned to me. I can actually edit my view and add another filter attribute. So let's say assigned to equals me. Once we click apply, now our list is cleaned up to where it's just tickets displaying that are assigned to me. Now, I don't want to have to do that every time and create that view. So now I'm going to save this view as a new view. And I'm going to say MC active tickets. Once I save that, that becomes another view that's available in my dropdown. So again, I can go to look at all tickets. I can click again, look at all active, regardless of who is assigned to. And then I can just see my assigned tickets. We hope this has been helpful. Thank you. And we'll talk to you on the next video.